Oh, hello, burgers. How are you? Mwah. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Ooh, that long hair. Fuck me up, Sonny. Welcome to Biddy B's first ever makeup video. We're going to be doing two things. One, we're doing a full face, getting ready, and so you'll be able to see Biddy B's makeup process. And we'll also be doing something really exciting, which is an unboxing of some makeup that I received from my good friend Firme Arte, honey. That internet bodega life stunning. And this is a friend I met on Twitch, username Digital Witch TV, if you'd ever like to visit them on Twitch. And yeah, they do an amazing assortment of kind of spell reagents and also makeup products. And I'm going to put all their information down below, so you do not need to worry about that. They are absolutely incredible queer indigenous artist who has created this awesome shop and awesome community also. Follow them on Instagram for sure, and go buy some of their products. These are there. They've got bath bombs. They've got candles. They've got other kind of reagents for spell casting and also some spells that they're creating and helping you cast. So you should definitely get into it. And yeah, stunning. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. So we start with pulling up the hair. Luckily, the hair got long enough in COVID, so I can just use a simple small rubber band and just go up and get it out of the face. And let's go ahead and put the cap on. Fuck it, why not? I'm feeling like Alyssa Edwards. Mwah. Oh, I'm gonna like doing these. I can already tell. Ooh. Bye, we done with that. Okay. So, some of you might know from Biddy B Live, we gotta have the boublé sometimes when you're getting creative. When we're getting a little creative. Alrighty, burgers. So we're shaved and had a little smoke break. And let's get into... What's next? Just kidding. Let's get into first. I like to take an alcohol prep pad. Bitch. And I like to take that and I take it to my eyebrows just to get some of the oils out. Eyebrows are an absolute bitch. Specifically when there's a little oil on them, it means that the glue has the harder time sticking them down. And so it's just like they're already hard enough, and mine are nothing. I have no eyebrows. Do you see these sparse motherfuckers? Stunning. A lot of so I've been actually approached by drag queens in the world being like, oh, I can spot a drag queen when I see one misshaved eyebrows, and I'm like, bitch, that's some full length that just sparse. How do I? She's born to be a drag queen. She got sparse eyebrows, big titties, and a little dick. Fully though, like honestly, like it's one of those things where sometimes there are things in life that people see as disadvantages, and everything's double-sided. Like in some ways they are disadvantages, but at the same time, every disadvantage has an advantage, double edge to it. And I try to look to see the good sides of anything that was thrown my way that might be seen as others as disadvantage. And I like to kind of love it. I love that thing about myself because I can find that many other ways in which that creates a unique opportunity for me to thrive, for myself, for others, in my drag, whatever it be. But definitely, like, when we're talking about body positivity, it's like, oh shit, like, thank you, like, thank you. I'm like, abso-friggin-lutely, yes. And like, honestly, like fully that, you know, like fully just like, thank you. Yeah, so then what we do is take a good old, everyone's seen this. I'm not gonna, there's a lot of this I'm gonna speed through, y'all. sparse bitch. Sparse. Alrighty, and then the next two steps are big. Primer. Cheapo NYX stuff. And I literally just... I don't know how much I'm supposed to put on. I used to use a really expensive one that I got from a show that I was in, and I would use that bitch sparingly. Like, I just don't know if I was even doing anything at a certain point. And this stuff, like, I feel like at least it ends up all over. And is that enough, right? Like, just like a thin ass layer, or should I be slathering? I would love to know. I should look over the videos, like, how much of that shit you using? I use it like a dollop of Daisy now. I feel like I go probably a little more than I have to, but it feels so... Oh my god. Oh wow, this is kicking in. It feels so good on the skin. It's like black velvet on a sunny afternoon. I don't know if that's the day. It's just the day. And the time. Okay. Now your hands are disgusting and primery. And then we take the next one. This is all just basically like, you like to do some things as the glue is drying, because that does take some time, but it doesn't have to be a big hassle on your process if you can find other things to do. I'm gonna do that. And this is something I don't think everybody does, but I like to do it just to prevent it from blending in to my other creams that I'm gonna put on. And maybe I use better creams now, I'm not sure, but this is something I started doing very early on, just cause. And I feel like it helps to prevent it from getting orangey on the outside, because when I'm rubbing shit on, I feel like it picks up. And so I feel like some people would say, don't do this. I say do it. Maybe people say do it too. Bitch, I don't know. But yes, so we've done that. We're gonna check. They're pretty dry. So we're gonna take another layer of glue stick and just do it one more time. I'm a sparse-browed bitch who only really needs 2 layers of glue. Like, I feel like 1 layer on my brow is like 3 layers on some of these fucking thick-ass eyebrowed twiggly bitch queens is. And yes, I did call them twiggly bitches. But that doesn't correlate with brows. Or maybe it does. So we've got a second layer of glue on. I'm just checking in with myself. I'm like, how are you? Okay, so we have to let those dry. You see they're still purple. While we're doing that, I'll probably go ahead and dust. We're gonna let those, we're gonna let those fucking dry out. Get some piece of cardboard, even if it's small. It's just like way better at moving air than your fucking rounded ass, chubbly fingers. My fingers are chubbly. How dare you? Your fingers are also maybe chubbly. I know you. What if there was only like one person that was gonna see this and I was like, hi Russell. Hi Russell, you're watching this. Oh god, one of my friends and like a Biddy Bee's momager. So like, you better be watching, bitch. I will know, bitch, if you watching or not, honey. Nah. That's the trick, gang. Call people out in your social media to see if they come back. Don't do that. This is toxic. This is so toxic. Oh, Lord. If only I had an anxious attachment style. Honey. I'd be a wreck. Y'all, can you imagine that? And for those who don't know attachment style, read Attached. It's a book about relationships as adults, and there's these attachment styles that people will have, and they bring that to a relationship depending on the other person's attachment style. Oh, Lord Jesus. Everybody knows an anxious and avoidant couple. It's a mess, honey. It's a mess. Run. Like, truly run. Okay, so I think we're all glued down. So now what I'm going to do is I tend to use like It's just a beauty blender that I use for this particular, literally this is the only thing I use it for now. So I take this and I take some of the super white Ben Nye and I go, oh God, Lord Jesus. I go right in and kind of press that in. And I use the white powder because eventually I want this area to be white. And I find that it has a little bit of pigment. So therefore, like when it sticks in there, it does a little bit of coverage. There's probably a world in which I got an orange powder and that might do better actually. But I always find I'm going to put white on it. And I'm also going to put a layer of my foundation, which has some color in it. So this has worked. Again, sparse eyebrows, bitch. Fully stunning. Honey. So all I do now is just take my like normal, I use Dermablend. And I don't know. It's also a sunscreen. Okay, so I just take some on the... I'm just kidding. I just started using liquid foundation and it's kind of stunning. Like, oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It feels pretty good. Like it's cooling. And I used to use a Krylon. I do still use the TV paint stick. But I was just like, I would love to get a cheaper product. And Dermablend, it's just in such large quantities. And so it's not dirt cheap, but you get a lot of it. And it does go a long way. It's often used for like leg and body. Which maybe I shouldn't be putting on my face. But I think other drag queens be doing this. And they look cute. It's used a lot to cover tattoos. And so I'm beating myself up, bitch. Come on. So that's pretty good. Trying to, oh Lord Jesus. She's allergic to her own dog, so that's why she's always red in the chest. Back in the day, I used to just leave that and then do everything else in powder. I've been starting to use some white. Eventually, I'm going to also put some in there. I'm doing it now. Eventually. I've been experimenting. I try to do something new with my makeup every time, if possible. And I would say I try to make sure it's possible, like 90% of the time. And so I always like to try something new, a new technique, a new like something out. And I've been really experimenting with the creams lately and like how to best apply those. And the iteration I'm on right now is getting a little bit more precise and starting in the white before jumping into the darker areas, because once you start working on the darker areas, if you come back to the white, it will really dull it out. I like basically just tense my hand as much as possible so that it it just like shakes, you know, because I don't have enough arm muscle. Oh my God. I feel like any workout I've ever done ever, it's just like specifically abs. Abs, honey. Where? Bitch, where? Yeah, I just started finally going to physical therapy for a knee issue I've had since fucking 6th grade, and like it has only gotten worse throughout life, so maybe it just wasn't a big enough deal, but bitch needs to take care of herself sometimes. So she started going to physical therapy, and they had me doing ab workouts, and I'm like, oh my God, like I feel like I do everything in my power to not use abs when doing regular human activities. Like I am trying to use the lower back as much as possible. literally terrible ideas. And I'm just like, I don't really care. And so like, they're like, bitch, you need to fucking get your ab strength going. They're like, hold your abs on stuff. You're supposed to be like activating your abs. And I'm like, bitch, where? Who has the time? Even though I'm literally doing the thing. It's just like, it's a level of effort I've never actively thrown into doing things that seem just like human. Like standing up and shit. And now I'm like, oh, should I be like gripping my abs when I'm standing up? Are we just like too blessed in the world of today with chairs and shit so that we're not using our abs all the time? I don't know. Something's up though. Or we're just like living past 20. We're living past 20. That's a big part. I'm supposed to be like on my deathbed in like 3 years. In like early human times. So like we're good. We will adapt because we always do. So while I'm letting this bake, let me show you the products that we got. Again, the Firme Arte, love them to death. And been a big supporter during COVID times and just like as I'm stepping into the digital world and like couldn't ask for a better sib. Thank you. And this is awesome. This is our first collab. Hopefully we'll have more in the future. And I feel like I should ASMR this shit. Like, oh yeah. wait, like. But yeah, we're gonna try to use a bunch of this makeup today. I'll try to get all the names right. If I'm being honest, like I opened it to see what existed inside to know what I needed to bring down for makeup, but there's a ton of stuff, so let's get into it. Okay. Actually, real quick, before we get really into it, check this shit out. Like, fuck my drag. That shit is stunning. And so, custom wrapping stuff. Oh, bitch. Really, like, don't fuck with me. Fully stunning. Goddamn. You are incredible, and I'm gonna put this on probably a water bottle, because, like, it's too good not to exist out in the world and rep for you. And so, let's see. So, yeah, a lot of custom packaging. Cute stuffs. Yes, you are a powerful wizard. And so, I don't know. I just appreciate you so much. And yeah, this is a very exciting day for me. So, the first things that I'm going to take out here are... Shit. Bitch, this fucking... like, oh my god, now I get it why people are about aesthetic, because it's so good. And Bruja Babe with an @ and symbol. Yes, so this is actually a collaboration. Oh my god. This is a collaboration between Firme Arte and Bruja Babe. Let's see if I can get... Look at that shit. Fucking good. And I need to know who's doing this. It's like textured artwork. Super beautiful packaging. Just like custom artwork. And then we've got here... the makeup colors. I like the organization here a lot. And it's just like everything has its complementing glitter sparkles under there. We love a mirror. Oh, wow. Oh, God, my mirror is disgusting. You know, when you get like a new clean mirror and you like, oh, that's what a mirror is? I'm in like the Renaissance era where they're using fucking stones that look nice as fucking mirrors. Pools of water and shit. But yeah, so we got a really cool palette here. Take it in. Take it in today. Another palette. So I think this one is another collaboration between Firme Arte and Bruja Babe Cosmetics. And y'all, bitch, I love that. Oh, that texture. Fully wrecking me. This is stunning. And then let's open that up. another great set. I like this one's more on the purple side. So let's see. I need to actually, I will have in the description links to both of these. So I love that. I think this one has those purpley tones and kind of like it lives in a world, like a very ethereal, I feel like, world. And this one lives a little bit more into like, I just think this like pink here really gets me places. And yeah, I feel like it lives a little bit more like a bubbly ethereal. Yes, bitch. Firme Arte, queer, indigenous alchemy. Fuck me up. Ooh, so we have this little bag, I think, of like glitter gels, essentially. Glitter bombs. Balms. That branding is through and through. Yes. So they got the nice logos, and then yes, as you get into them, it's a glitter, but it's also, yeah, it has some wetness to it, so that you can like apply to it. Shut up. It smells amazing. What's happening? It's like minty, like tiger balm. Oh my god, if this is what a stun. This was tiger balm with lip gloss, but oh, I just want to put it on my body. Oh my god, it smells great. Oh shit, y'all are fucking it up. Yes. Holy shit. So I'm gonna see, do all of them have this flavor? Oh my god. Literally, yes. Incredible. So yeah, these are packed too. Like, this is a lot of product. You know, when you're like, am I gonna have to say nice things? Like, I do not have to worry about saying nice things here, and I never would, because I trust this. I trust this bitch, honey. They is really wrecking my whole. I think this one has like a different flavor. Oh my god, it has like a different scenting. I feel like that one's like pine or something. Holy shit. I'm gonna need to figure out what every one of these is so y'all know, but like the first two kind of smelled like tiger balm, like a little bit minty. And then the second two felt more, or sorry, the last one felt a little bit more like woodsy, like lavendery, piney, yes. You're killing it. That is stunning. So the last thing I think we've gotten here, I think I ate one of these in like 5th grade. Like, it's just like packing peanut, you know? And I think I fully was like, the teacher is lying to us. Like, they're totally cheese puffs. And I was like, look, you can like tell it's cheese puff. It's like obviously not a thing. And I ate it. And the teacher got so mad at me. And I was like, it tasted good. Like, like I was pretty convinced that it was a cheese puff even after I ate it. So I'm like, I shouldn't do this on stream. It's literally corn. It's like, it's gotta be. Put some nacho cheese, fucking popcorn powder on this bitch, honey. I'm trying to get it. I do not endorse that message. I don't think these are supposed to be eaten, but I have a feeling they're like non-toxic, maybe like for pets and stuff, because they're great. They're soft and like, I love them. Tangents. Hi Tangent, how are you? Good to hear. So you can see already, stunning. These are liquid lips, matte. I think they're all matte liquid lipsticks. Yes. Holy shit. Yes, unboxing. Fuck me up. Okay. This is number 25. Oh, God. This blue looks real nice. I'm pretty new to liquid lips, so if I'm being honest, like, this is an experience for me, and I'm glad to get the push so that like I fucking have to do this. Like, liquid lips are great. I see people in them and I'm like, I love that, and I'm just like, I don't know how to do that. This is number 42 here. I do love a blue. Oh God. It's totally black. Yes. Delicious. I don't know if I should be... I should waft. That's what the science teacher was trying to help us understand. How to be safe, and I went and ate a fucking packing peanut. Shit. Ooh. Very nice. Oh god, I need to keep saying the number. I think this is 13. Nice. This one's 43. Oh, and they have it on there too, so you don't need to worry if you need to reorder. Oh, nice. Deep. A really deep red. This is number 1 here. We've got like a deep purple. This last one's number 22. And it's kind of like this feels very like in the brown, but like a little bit of purple in there too. A little bit of gray. It's like, yeah, that's like, oh wow, I could do a look with that. So that's all of the materials we'll be using today. And as I did that, my powder had time to bake. So we're very light right now. So we've got to start adding in some pigments. I use this really cheap, but I think it's overdone now. But it's a really cheap palette with some dark brown that you can see is ready to go like that. So I'm like, I was trying to reorder. We will see if that works out. Now this is feeling like a good starting point to then start building off of. So we're going to go in, usually the next step I do is go in with eyeshadows and do some like nose contour. And let's see if any of these shadows from Firme Arte would be appropriate. Let's go with the purples. They have a little bit of shimmer to them, but nothing like too bad, you know? Very manageable. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna grab a little brush. So we're gonna tap right into Weirdo. I like to start with the lighter one, even though I know I need the dark one in there. I'm going to go ahead and start with the lighter one and just tap into it. And I like to start with my nose and build everything off of that. So I've done the outside in, and now I'm going to go inside out, basically. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my darker color up here. It's called 3x3, 3x3. And I'm just going to go ahead and I don't usually do this right away, but I want to kind of visualize this color. So I'm going to take this lighter color and I'm going to use that to just kind of blend this. Sometimes what I'll do even at the beginning just to visualize is I'll go ahead and chop off the nose a little bit so I can get my point of the nose, and I'll blend all of that out, but kind of gives it this coming up to a tip moment. Before I put down any more, this is something I've started doing recently. I've started taking my white and basically just to give things a little bit more of a vibrant area from which to a more vibrant back base. I use this and go again over, and this is just with the same white paint stick, but I take it onto the beauty blender and I use that to kind of give myself a nice light background from which to put powders down. I like to try to get into the inner eye if I can, but you can see like there's just like a lot more brightness over here now, and that's gonna be the base for all of my powders. But yeah, so now I've just got a little bit of a brighter up top moment going on. Take our setting powder. Now what I'll do is I'll continue to take that purple, and this is where I need to start making some decisions because I don't usually plan things super far in advance. Maybe a color I will, but so if I have a purple nose, maybe I want to take it to like blues and greens over here. So maybe we'll go like these colors here, maybe even this bright kind of turquoise, and we've also got like a deep blue over here, some turquoise glitter, some kind of greenies over here. So I think we'll go with the purples here to greens and blues. And I'm thinking we kind of take the purple over, and then we can go over it with some blue. So what I do now is I don't use the natural kind of bone here, which I think a lot of people make their crease like off of their crease. I kind of envelop it. So I go up here, and I find that I kind of encapsulate my entire eyebrow roughly. And I don't know, I just like the space that provides me, and it's how I learned. I feel like I think I took well to like Trixie and Kim Chi's makeup. That was when I was really starting to like explore my own makeup. And I've never had a drag sib really until recently. And so I just took like a hodgepodge of influences and threw them together to make Biddy B. Okay, so we're gonna go in with Bind You right here. And so far so good. Like these colors I think will give me enough depth and vibrancy for what I'm looking for. And I know it's hard to see with the purple right now, but I think that it's like doing a really good job, and that's not where I really applied that extra white. And I don't really want it to be so bold, because it's really, I'm just using this as what I would use a neutral color for, but this is always going to be something that's very colorful. And so I'm going to go in here. Let me look at some of these other blues just to see, like, sometimes you want to start pretty vibrant, and so this one I feel like is a little bit of like a deep, but it's like deep, but it's also a little bit poppier. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm really loving that, and you can see. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start pulling that down a little bit, and hopefully that will join the purple tones and blue tones. I'm going to start building a little bit more color on top. I'm going to start with that blue again, just to kind of lightly give a little bit more of that depth. What I might do is I might build the green towards the center here, and then the blue on the outside. Reason being, like, the blue, I can bring in a lot of depth and darkness to it, and you want that darkness to be on the outside and the brights to be on the center. So I like that. It just gives it a little bit of extra space. So again, we're gonna take this color right here, Connie Francis. These colors, honey, yes. And I'm just gonna build in a little bit of that. I have to be careful because it is a pretty big brush for me. I'm used to, at least on these parts of the face, using little delicate numbers, but I like that. I like what it's doing. And I can go ahead and build that across, and then I'll just put some extra blue on the outside. So I'm going to take another big, this is an older big fluffy brush, tap into more of that blue right here, and just kind of build that up over on the outside. I like what that did over there, and I'd like to bring some of that same depth. It's subtle, but it makes a difference, especially eventually I'll be cutting into that with a black liner. So now it kind of gives you that blue and green, and I feel like that is really rich. Isn't it rich? Don't you approve? One who keeps turning around, one who can't move. I am the clown. So we've got those colors on. Again, I'm just looking down here and I'm seeing like I could use a little bit more purple. So let me tap into this one here. I've got a little too much blue on the brush, so what I'll do in between is, if I don't feel like changing brushes and the colors are similar enough, I can just kind of Give this a dry rub down, and that should take care of most of the leftover pigment so you can get the one you're looking for. We've got all that going for us. I'm very excited. So I gotta say, like, so far so good on these makeup palettes. They are, I knew that going into it, but like, that's vibrant. That's really vibrant, and I don't always get that vibrancy out of my palettes. So like, good job. You're playing with all of my favorites right now. So what I do next usually is then I will cut into this with my black liquid liner. And so this is just Revlon right now. I'm like trying out some new ones because I was going through so much of this one that was like a little bit too expensive. I use a lot of this shit. So I'm trying some new things. This applicator's too small, so as soon as I'm done with these, they're gone. They are gone. But yeah, so I get right in. Oh my god, you can actually see this. This is crazy. I've never let anybody in this close to how wild this makeup is. You're all gonna be like, this is gross. But I basically try to pull in a little bit of extra, and I start on the left first. It's hard, but I try to just like lay it down almost, and I use some of the actual stem to kind of get it to be as much of in a line as possible. You have a lot of gnarly curves in the face there. This is where it's always fucked up. But you have a lot of gnarly curves in the face, and so to fight those can be tiring. And so often I'll just have to keep pulling it forward. But I like where it usually ends. That's why I start right in the eye and then kind of pull it forward, because you can add a little bit of depth. I'll kind of bring it way big and up there. But I always start with the insides and then the outsides, and then I fill the rest in. And that has worked for me pretty well these days. So again, I need to make sure to do the same thing over here. Now I'm gonna start on the outside, and I like to kind of pull up and out, and I used to go way more just up, but I do like having pull out a little bit, and I had not been doing that, and I will from now on. So I usually do that and then try to mimic that. I've also pulled this down lower than I usually do, so, but that looks pretty good. Just gotta look back sometimes, and then I kind of try to follow some of the bones in my face for my swoop. So I basically bring it in. I'm trying to kind of bring it down as I go, and I want to go down, but then like kind of follow the curvature of my hooded ass eye. Just painting right over these sparse eyebrows too, honey. And then sometimes I'll start from here. Fuck. And I'll just start pulling up on that and seeing kind of where that's gonna connect. And then I can be like, oh, like I'd actually like to pull this up a bit more, because ultimately I do have that shadow, and I don't want it to then be another highlight in underneath of the shadow. That would look very strange. Okay. So that's more or less what it looks like, and before I color that in, I'm gonna go ahead and start on this other side too. Reckless. Just kidding. Once I know what it's gonna look like, I can kind of underbound it and then work my way up to that line, if that makes sense. Because you can always add, but you can never take away. Except with extenuating circumstances, just like some products, or if you can really work at it. But basically, ain't nobody got time to spend. Over time, the more comfortable you get with this, you can get closer and closer, and to getting it right out the gate. And you can also you can get closer to getting it out of the gate, and you get faster at drawing it. So it just like you get efficiency as you kind of continue to repeat these techniques. So these are roughly similar now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fill in that outside line and see how it looks once it's all filled in. Unfortunately, filling in is a bitch, especially if you want it to be all nice and dark, because I just got to keep dipping in. So that's really where I'm looking for another liner. Do you know what just went through my head is, could I use that black matte lipstick? And it's like, bitch, no, you cannot, but it's a good idea. I would love something like that. Who says? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try it. Is that blasphemy? I'm a little bit blasphemous. Okay, I'm just gonna check it out. It might not be thick enough. Bitch, it looks great. Wait, what? There's no way. There's gonna be something wrong with this, but I'm gonna keep going because honestly, like, I think it'll just remain a little moist, maybe? I'm not sure. But it looks fucking good, and it's way easier to put on than this fucking liquid shit. I wouldn't do the outsides of my lines with it. I'll like maybe reinforce them, but I would not like establish them. It's not super precise. But bitch, who needed precision, honey, when you got fucking... This usually takes me like 20 minutes. Honey! I love trying something new, honey. Trying a lot of new shit tonight. Oh, wow. So creamy and delicious. But you can see I basically like to kind of give it like a very long S. It's one of the first times I actually felt like I was doing drag was when I got my eye shape more or less right. And I was like, oh, that's Biddy. That is Biddy. And I'm sure I could go back and like reestablish, like I could do anything with my face, but there's something about the eyes and how I do them that like pretty instantly started to feel correct. And so now it's just about like refining the skills, finding my own path within that. But if I'm being honest, like, bitch, these are stunning. So again, if you want that, that's going to be number 23. Very exciting. And it kind of looks like it's drying nicely. So, shit, y'all, this is about to be it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what color I want my brows to be. And I'm trying to think. It's hard because what other colors I'm going to use? I'm probably going to use like a red. No, I'll probably go like another darker purple. So maybe I'm going through the rainbow. Yes. So I'm going to go for a fiery. I'm going for the rainbow, bitch. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing until I'm doing it. But all the time. All the time. This has both a red and an orange. So I'm going to use this palette. It tastes like nothing right now. Maybe these taste good. Again, don't do what I do. Do what I say. Don't do what I say. I'm like really liking roughly what's happening with those. So for under the eye, I use this NYX white gel liner. Comes in a little jar, gel liner, and you can smudge it. It's a gel liner and smudger, and I find that has kind of changed my life. I was using Ben Nye Clown White before, and that would just get a little bit pasty and chunky, and this kind of smooths out, but it has its own upsides and downsides too, right? Like nothing's perfect. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the white down right under first, give it a little bit of transition space, and then I'll probably pop some yellow on it to give it some more transition time. Fuck, that's pretty friggin' good. I love that I just said fuck and then friggin'. For those of you who don't know, like, well, everyone knows friggin', but in Philly, like, friggin' is big. Like, friggin' is the big time word. That's pretty good. I got a little too much there, but I can kind of smudge it out. Yeah, smudge it out, honey. Instead of adding yellow there, let's add yellow and orange into the eyes, because why not? So I'll start with the orange here, same one that I was using before. There you go. And I'm gonna build that outside first, because you want to use your darker colors. I think that's a general rule of thumb. That's not a rule. You can go dark on the outside to lighter on the inside. Yeah, I think a lot of people, like, I don't think a lot of people do the makeup this way, where I'm kind of paint by numbers at a certain point. Like, create shapes, fill in, like, over and over and over again. But I was never really a visual artist. I've always been a singer, but I've never really been like a drawer or a painter. Like, I was garbage, and I never really liked it because I was garbage, probably. And so when I decided to start doing drag, I was like, bitch, in what world is this a good idea? Like, there was such a learning curve to it for me for the drag makeup. And at times I was like, I don't know if this is like, I don't know if I can do this, but I wanted it so bad. And it was the first time I think in my life I just wanted something and was willing to put in the work to, like, actually get good at it without being instructed or asked or, you know, taught, right? So it was just something I was like, I want to get good at this. This one, okay, put a little too much in the center, and just want to, you can always get a little more depth on the outside. So the yellow I have here is actually within a glitter, so we'll have to see how that works. And so this is called Most Triumphant. I was just using Hack the Planet. Oh god, there's a yellow here too. And kind of a little bit of yellow in there. So, oh god, we have options, honey. So I'm going to start with a little bit of this palette one and see how it does, and then maybe use some of the other one that's a little finer to transition in the main little corner. Glitter is one of those things I feel like very rarely shows up in a video because the texture is subtle. But you can see it there. I think it's adding a nice, like, yellow hue, but it's not really providing a ton of pigment, and I don't think I expected it to. I never expected it to. So let's see this other yellow. Evita. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. Why does it smell so good? Y'all need Jesus. I'm just kidding. This shit is like, my body is in goosebumps on just how good it smells. Oh my god. Oh, that's nice. That is super nice. I can always go back over my black too. I'm being a little bit precious with it, but I can always go back in. But yeah, this is like a little finer, and I think it adds a little bit more pigment, you can see there. And oh god, it's like, it smells so good. It like, it's sticking way better than any of my other, like, any of the other glitters I've ever had. Truly, like, I'm not a glitter connoisseur, but I'm not a glitter connoisseur because the glitters I had always fucking sucked. And this glitter is stunning. Oh wow, that like, it like added the color, and then bam, holy shit. Yes, this is it. Oh my god. I didn't know my life was gonna be changed today, and it's fully changed. It's not disco ball, it's more like a glossing of radiance. You know, it's just like a glossing of radiance, you know? And so you can see, like, I'm gonna wait to bring it up until I can get a little bit of this yellow here again. Just go into that with my pinky. And this one again, it also has a kind of moisture to it that allows, oh god, that's good. That allows you to just kind of pick it right up and put it right on the face. I don't know what's about it, but this is really just wrecking my hole. You know when you just like, something wrecks your hole? This is the thing. Fully fucking me up, yeah. So then I think what I'm gonna do here is purples and blues in the, and maybe a little bit of lavendery pink or whatever in the under eye. I'm gonna use that same NYX white gel liner and that same exact brush that I was using. And then I'm gonna take that and just like add in a little bit of extra white of the eye. The unfortunate reality is of this that I'm so bad at this that usually I end up making my eye red from irritating it. And then when it's like, it makes the whole thing look darker. And so I'm like, wait, I need to get better at this. ASAP. So yeah, I've got a little bit of white. I got a little white in the eye. And again, NYX gel liner. It's stunning. I don't really smudge it down there because like, bitch wear. But let's see. So now I'm going to take back into here. So I'm going to use some of this. Maybe that purple. I think this one has more of the purples here. Yes. So I'm going to bring in some of these purples. Can I put glitter under? Bitch, why not? We're putting glitter everywhere else. So I'm going to put maybe some of this dark purple. Blue. It's a little too blue. Well, no, I'm doing blues and purples. So it's going to be some combo of those. And then I think the blue over here. I guess blue is... No. Yeah, I'm going to start with blue as like my lighter, quote-unquote lighter color. Stunning! I'm going to get a little bit of purple just to reinforce this nose. I think there's a little bit of pink in there too, and that's okay. It's left over on the brush. The pink kind of creates like a vibrant purple. So, yeah, a little bit too much. But maybe if I can bring a little bit of that up, it'll help kind of unify the look a little bit. That's what I'm hoping for. Ooh, I'm liking it. Stunning. I'm gonna just bring in a little bit of black and see. This is scary. Please work. Yeah, I think that like helps it a little bit. It's hard to get black to blend out into things like lighter colors, but it helps to create a separation that I think was needed, given the colors really do not. They don't mix naturally super well. And then one other thing with the brows is you tend to want to go light to dark, and so I might add a little bit of black at the ends here. Ooh. Yes, rainbows. I'm excited. So I've used the palette so far. I've used the liquid lipstick black for my eyes, which it's still looking really good. I can actually probably touch that up before I'm done with the glitter, but like shit, like maybe a hack. I'm not sure. I will let you know. But I didn't use a lot of the other colors here, so let's see. I think because of the rainbow color, I'm gonna kind of use this dark purple and maybe this kind of lighter purple. Oh, that's nice. I usually make my lips really big, but because of the liquid, I'm gonna start small. I can always build. Oh God. Liquid, are you supposed to do that? Looks so crazy. Wow, this is amazing. I know I look wild right now because it's not done, but I'm fully shocked and impressed by how good. Oh my God. How good these are just like showing up. It's just, they're so thick, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna try to build these up a little bit bigger because my lips are so small. The one thing the Lord did not do was like, I'll also give him big lips. And that's fine. Okay, so I'm feeling really good about that. Like, woof. Like, full woof. So I'm just gonna take a little bit this old pink brush and just bring a little bit more of a pink tone to the nose. Yeah, I like that because that differentiates like the purple, and the pink is still a little bit different from the orangey red, so that it like feels distinctive enough, but it is like a little, it's interesting. She doesn't always get it creative. Let's be honest. Like I said, I'm pretty new to makeup still, and so I find that sometimes I'm still trying to get the basics down. If I'm being honest, I don't think I needed it, but oh no, it's nice. That's nice. And I'm gonna, while I'm at it, just go over some of this glitter. These are finishing touches, y'all. But the last little finishing touches, especially lashes, holy shit. Oh, wow. I still smell great too, which is weird. Very weird for me. I'm used to smelling really bad. Wow, she's coming out pretty good. Oh, once the eyes become so expressive. Oh, bitch, I'm very excited to show off my final look. So this is pretty much her. Ooh, wow. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. It just feels so good to have like a new friend out there during these times, and I don't know, I've never been one to be really engaged online, so to have met somebody so soon on who has been somebody who supported me and somebody who I would love to support, like that's new to me. So I just got to give a huge shout out to Firme Arte again. Definitely have to be checking them out. They are incredible, and this collaboration with Bruja Babe Cosmetics, it's legit. Like, it's really good. Like, congrats. You did an amazing job here, and I really hope that this takes off because, honestly, like, there's so much love in it. And like I said, like, y'all, if I had to suggest like one thing you have to get, it's these glitter box. What do you call these? I'm gonna have to look up the name. It'll be in the description, but like glitter bombs, I guess you would call these glitter bombs. And I will definitely leave the description. These are incredible. And specifically, wait, which one smells so good though? I think it's the yellow one and the green one. Oh god, it did it again. It's like a hit, honey. It's so good. Thank you. You are incredible. You are killing it. So, this is the final look, and I'm pretty stunned. This is one of the better makeups I think I've ever done. So, y'all just got to see that happen, and like, I just really like it. It's like fun, vibrant, but like crisp. And I don't know, it ended up serving like a cohesive message somehow. Like, bitch, when, where? I love the glitter. I never get glitter in there. I love the pigmentation. This lip is really great. I highly am a fan of these, and you will see more of these in my drag, because like I'm sold. I'm fully sold. So this is her. This is Biddy B's first makeup tutorial look, and I just gotta give like a special thank you, and I guess like kind of partnership moment with Firme Arte. Incredible stuff here, and I mean, we've got this brand of makeup and other things and reagents for alchemy from a queer indigenous individual working with other kind of queer and witchy groups. I've got to give a super big shout out to both Firme Arte and Bruja Babe Cosmetics. Just like really well done. Like absolutely, I'm impressed. And I also just like, again, I love the feel, I love the look, and you brought so many elements to this makeup that's good. The ease of use, the potency of the colors, the fact that like I used this liquid lip for the eye, like I said, we'll see, but that might change everything. The lip is holding on great, and then also these glitter bombs, which are absolutely easy to use. The smell, y'all, I literally cannot get over. I'm out here feeling like, you know, the like curtains lady, you know, the curtains lady from Jersey's like, oh, these curtains, they're incredible. Oh, you want me to, I would drive from anywhere to get these curtains. Truly, that's how I feel with these. Like, oh my God, they smell so good, they worked so well and with such an ease, and I feel like you can tell that these are like a homemade, like there's some materials in them that feel very natural. I wonder like how long they last. Like I'm truly not sure. I'll definitely like have more reviews afterwards, but I don't think I'll need them to last long because I'm gonna start using glitter in everything because of how easy and effective these were and how great they smell. Like I said, I'm a smelly, disgusting drag queen. Like, not washed most of my clothes ever in a few years. So, shh, don't worry about it. We add some Febreze sometimes. But these just smell incredible. Usually I finish drag and I end up feeling just so drained and so exhausted. And then I'm like, and now I gotta go perform or something, right? It's like, I'm feeling so invigorated and so woken up by both the colors and the smells and I don't know, like everything about the experience was fantastic. So I cannot recommend them enough. Make sure to check them out. One more time, Firme Arte and Bruja Babe Cosmetics. Mwah. Looking forward to more in the future too. But yes, this is her look. Thank y'all so much for checking out Biddy B Drag tonight on YouTube. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram. That's really where I'm the most active. YouTube is like just coming up, and then twitch.tv/BiddyBDrag. We have Biddy B Live every week or two occasionally, and we do live singing shows. We do some makeup. We do Thoughtful Thursdays, so definitely check us out there for more Biddy B, more of the time. And also be in the chat with Digital Witch and I hanging out sometimes. So 100%, this has been an incredible trip, incredible journey. She's gonna go record some things because she cannot not use this face. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Like people are gonna be like, Biddy, who did your makeup? And I'm gonna be like, Firme Arte and Bruja Babe Cosmetics. Get over it. Ooh, don't get over it. Get into it. Ooh. Ooh. God, I'm feeling myself too friggin' hard right now. But anyway, that's it. Check out some more videos if you have the chance. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want more of. I'm assuming you just want more Biddy B, so like let's pump the gas. I'm gunning it, honeys. I'm gunning it. Alrighty, mwah. Love you all mucho. You have a fantastic night, day. Oh, what is my favorite queen? Good morning, good evening, good noon, good night. Little Dick Legend, fully amazing. Also, Lil Peace, Little Dick Legend on Instagram. Definitely follow them as well. Good morning, good evening, good noon, good night. But truly, in this world of globalization, yeah, we gonna give it to wherever they are, whenever they are. Ooh, mwah.